Your teacher today is Shaolin Kung Fu Master Tsai. He is regarded as one of the most dangerous men in the world. As a former martial arts world champion, Master Tsai has trained Olympic gold medalists, national and world champions, and law enforcement officials on real-life street self-defense. His techniques are authentic fighting secrets from ancient China, never before taught in this country.
Thank you for joining me. I'm Master Tsai. Get ready for an exciting adventure and learn how to protect yourself. Two things we're going to talk about today, the victim thinking and protective thinking. You see what happened? When we want to learn how to protect ourselves, first thing we have to do is realize there's two differences. When you think like a victim, you become a victim. When you think like you're not a victim, and you won't be a victim. So one of the most important things is learn that mental attitude called protective thinking. First of all, let me explain to you about victim thinking for a minute. Suppose you walk into the street, in a dark alley, there's a couple people coming at you, and they intend to hurt you, and you know it, and you get worried, you get scared, you have fears, you have butterflies going all over you, and before you know it, when you face the confrontation, you probably end up getting hurt. You probably become a victim. But nobody has to be a victim if they knew how to switch their thinking, called protective thinking. If we know how to learn that part, then most of us don't even have to get hurt anymore because we don't have to be a victim. Let me just go through this over with you for a second. Suppose if you were going to the street, and when you see these people coming at you, and you know they're going to hurt you, how do you feel? You probably feel terrible, probably feel scared. That's okay. That's a normal way, intelligent way to feel, because we always fear our unknown, what's going to happen to us. And protective thinking is we will switch the thought over, and then it's not we're going to be a victim, so we don't have fear. Let's do this, how to get a protective thinking out. Suppose you and somebody you love, your wife, your kids, someone you really care, and you're walking on the same street, and there's 2-3 people maybe walking toward them and want to hurt them. How do you feel now? You feel this protective attitude comes out of you. And that thinking has come up before any confrontation. If you want to learn to protect yourself, you cannot think of victim or doing a self-defense. You have to think another aspect. Learn how to get the protective thinking out. So now, we're going to be talking about this, how to protect yourself with the protective thinking. It's a switch. If you want to get the switch inside and automatically working for you, suppose anything happens, you got to immediately get out and get that snap into that train of thought and the attitude. To do that, it's really easy. Anytime when you face any confrontations, just imagine someone you love, someone you really care. Your wife, your mother, your loved ones, your kids are in front of you. When these attackers come, they may hurt them. So by thinking like that for a second, we use a part called ready. When you go ready and you think like that, that comes out, and you automatically be able to be more protective. When this starts, then everything else will come easy. We're going to get back to the 3 parts of defending yourself. How to protect yourself based on 3 things. It can happen. It's going to happen. It happens. Well, you don't have to protect yourself until something happens, because you can always avoid anything can happen. It can always even prepare yourself for something's going to happen. But problem is, in a real self-defense situation, it's when it happens, that's when you need to protect yourself. So now let me explain a little bit about how to do this based on if it can happen. I have Master Rusty Gray here, and he's going to help me on demonstrating this and explain this to you. Master Gray, stand right there for a second. Get very intimidating with me. And he's far away. The distance is one of the most important things. Because he's far away, I can avoid it. Because a lot of times it's called emotional problem, and emotional intimidations. These things we can avoid. And this is the self-defense part that we're not going to be concentrating on today, because it's not necessary to protect yourself when nothing happens. Next thing is it's going to happen. The person walking up at me, first I get on the stand, I do all these techniques is for people who train experts train learn how to protect themselves. People, the average person like us, that then study martial arts and learn how to protect yourself, these things won't work either. Because when he come at me, when he kick me, I got to jump, I got to block, I got to do all this. Well, these are all something we can avoid. And something we need to learn differently. Today we want to talk about most important thing is when it happens, when life-threatening situation happens, when somebody come hurt you, come closer to me, grab me, see, choke me, punches me. These are three things happens. When people take a swing, they take a swing at you. They take kick, they kick you. They come in and grab you, choke you, lock you up. These are the things that we're not gonna let it happen. So what it happen does is when somebody get ready to attack you, come and attack, we made it a very simple technique to overcome it. So key to protect yourself is when it happens, and then this when you want to protect yourself. You know, learning how to protect yourself, one of the most important things to learn where to hit. You see, no matter how big we are, just because a person like him is bigger than me, look at him. Look at his eyeball, the size of my eyeball. We about the same size. Look at his neck and my neck. It's about the same size. So we have to learn where to hit. If you're going to stop any violence against you, because when people commit the violent crime against you, they don't make no reasons, they don't make an excuse. They really don't care what happened to you. The goal for them is to hurt you. The goal for us to learn to really protect ourselves is to stop anyone from even trying to hurt you. So these are the important vital areas that we concentrate on. So when you learn to protect yourself, don't learn too many areas. Because if you do, it may just confuse you and it may cause you hesitation. See, hesitation can get you killed in the real situations. So these are 4 areas that we're going to concentrate on today. 1 is eye area. 2 is a throat area. 3 is a neck area. 4 is knee area. Imagining when somebody is coming to attack you and hurt you, first thing I do is go and fight this and do this and do this. I really think I pretend using my hand as a needle. If I stuck the needle in this person's eye, I don't care how big he is. He's not going to be able to defend himself. He's not going to be able to hurt me anymore. If I use this technique into the throat, well, I'm going to stop him. He's probably choking half death. Neck area is very sensitive. If I hit the right spot, he probably immediately drop. Another thing we would like to practice on today is we did a knee area. See, when somebody is bigger than me, and when I kicked right, which we're going to show in a little while, that he probably be shorter than I am then. And then the size won't make any difference. So the 4 areas we're going to be working on, it's very, very important. Next thing you're going to say, well, I'm smaller than he is. Most people concentrate on how high I can hit, how far I can reach. Well, if I do that, I'm comparing size and strength with this person already. What I want to teach you today is not how hard we hit, but how much we penetrate. Imagine if I hit this guy's eye real quick, well, guess what? He might just get hurt a little bit. But if I stuck my thumb ½ inch deep in his eye, well, guess what? He probably won't be able to fight back. So we're going to talk about how to hit and where to hit in a few minutes with the actual technique. Now at least you understand the right way to do is not just to learn anything, but learn how to hit and when to hit and where to hit. It's very important. Now we're going to talk about when to hit and protecting yourself. See, when to hit is an important timing. Everything's a timing. If your timing is in the wrong time, you can do anything you want, it won't work. That's what makes this video really work, because you're going to know when to hit, when you need to make you hit. So let me explain how this happens. When there's a person coming at you, you wait for him to take a swing, and then you block, and then you punch. Guess what? You may be in a lot of trouble. You're back in comparing size, expertise, and skill. What I would want to do, the minute I can learn the sense, I have to protect myself because somebody's going to hurt me. No matter what, he's already determined to hurt me. I have to determine when to hit. So as a person gets close enough to hit me, I'm going to go ahead and strike at him immediately. Don't wait for them to hit. Only time he can hurt you, only time you can hurt him, is when we both are close enough. When it is close distance, you can say, let's see, block this, punch this, and do this. That's why this technique is called on a command scale. When person get close enough, pow, the hand's gone. When to hit him first before you get hit. That's the best time to hit. Now I explain one part of this striking called the command signal how to strike. You see what happened? We are human beings. And we all have very good heart or disciplines. But see, hesitation can get us killed. Because a lot of time, our technique is so devastating and so dangerous, a lot of time we hold back. We don't want to strike. And by that, we hesitate, and we're in trouble. So when I talk about a signal to strike, see, if you can prepare a signal to strike, first thing, and that's what I practice a word called go. If you can practice your technique as quick as you say go, well, guess what? Your attacker will never know when you say go. So go is your signal. Learn to command a signal. It's like when we have a protective animal next to us, somebody try to hurt us, we say, get him, attack. Well, what we want to do is learn to say go. If you can practice your technique and move with the go as quick, then you don't have hesitations. So go is a very, very important part of practice. Let me just show you how this works. Come closer, John. See, when somebody coming at you and they wanted to hit you, they're attacking, go. When I say go, this technique can be there before it happens. Two good things about this command signal. One, when I say go, I freeze him up. I make him stop a second. I'm no longer hesitating anymore. He is. When he hesitates, I can hit him. See, that's why the real action is not take 1 second, it's not take 2 seconds. Split second will do the job. And that's what makes these techniques so quick. See, most people see and think and respond take about quarter seconds. When you say go, actually, it's just split seconds. So you don't have to hit hard. You don't have to know a lot of things. You don't have to be as skillful. So just get a twin, very simple strike. Pick it up and strike it. Pick it up and strike it. Pick it up and strike right too. By base and command. So you should practice on no move. Go. 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 Just by practicing. Two things. You freeze up your opponents and you give yourself a signal to strike out. Now, when to attack, when person coming at you, doesn't matter what. He's so close already. That's why they can defend themselves. The reason they can defend themselves because you're so busy attacking. Remember, when somebody attacking us, they are totally wide open. There's a 5,000 ways you can rearrange the opponent because the opening is so much. If he attack me, go. See, so simple. The technique is already in there. Of course, these techniques are very dangerous. You should not be practicing like I do right now with the opponent like that because you're liable to drop immediately. Because when you go fast like they feel this, it just make you choke and you really want to drop. So I would practice in a target area, maybe a piece of paper hanging on the ceiling, and be able to put the hand right through it. See, so you don't have to hit, because you don't have that many partners to practice with once you knock them out. Okay, we're gonna get to the next technique now, the cobra strike. I take to some of the most dangerous technique in Kung Fu, and I'm going to show it to you, how easy it can be done, and you don't really have to practice real hard. But I want you to get off your chair and just practice a few simple moves with me. And as I go, I'm going to explain to you right there, so deadly. This technique, the one's called cobra strike. What cobra strike does is, you just want to limber your hand. The key is be able to throw this technique into something. So actually, you throw in the 4 fingers strike right straight through. So what I want you to do is practice a limberness of the speed. See, this technique can be quicker and just speed. But when you get to where you're going, I want to feel like you're stabbing something just by pushing in the strike. That's called cobra strike. Now, practice that a few times with me. See, just like that, very simple. It can be quick, it can be slow, it can be powerful, but all it is a simple strike. Just practice something so simple. Okay, the next one I want to show you is called double dragon technique. It's by using 2 simple fingers, back the same way, except you're actually striking this way. It's like you're throwing 2 fingers into forwards and go right to the basically, go right through you. So try it with me on the double dragon. Just throw 2 fingers out there. You maybe use 3 fingers, 4 fingers, doesn't matter. Key is be able to throw in it and get it in there. The next one I want to call is called tiger mouth. When you open your hand like this, and there's a sharp edge here, as you strike, you actually literally go straight forwards. And when you get there, I want you to grab. So you want to throw them. Throw them so simple. And when you get there, just grab, grab, grab. There's one more technique that I want to share with you. We don't want to do a lot of technique. We just want to learn 4 simple ones in case you need any one of them. This one's called Phoenix Tsai. What we want to do is hold our hand like this and let the little index finger here curl back, and then this little sharp point comes out. This particular sharp point may be striking a lot of vital areas. It'd be like punching a little bit, but like a push it in. Oh, there's a pushing. See? Just push. Very simple. Push the technique right into it. In a little while, I'm going to show you the application of the technique. Same as if somebody that have all the vital opening over here, what you want to do is learn to use your hand as like a knife. You can go this way, or this way. We're just going to do 2 different ways. One is just this. It's like chopping something. Can we do that? It's so simple. It's chopping something. Or chopping backwards. It doesn't matter which way we do it. It's just like this way or this way. We'll get to the application in a second. The next one I'm going to tell you is, most people think they can kick high or a fancy kick. We don't need it. Most of us cannot kick knee high. In fact, if you can just kick knee high, that's more than enough. That's called dragon snap. When somebody is standing in a certain position, you're going to pick up your foot and just step on it. Step on it. Like you taking 1 step forward. Now let's do it in slow motion. Pick it up and step on it. Pick it up and step on it. Pick it up and step on it. Okay, and I'm just showing you the leg work, so in a little while I will show you how to be proper standing in a minute. Next one is called dragon tail kick. That's very devastating. When somebody grabs you real close, you think you cannot kick, it's not true, because you can do this, simply do a lot of damage. And all it is pick up your leg and use your shin as like a baseball bat. And just by tapping it this way, person falls right down immediately. Okay, so watch this. Just do 1, 2. When it's so close, just like this. Very simple. Now, in a little while, I'm going to demonstrate how the rest of the technique work. Let's go back to the first technique first. Just do a slow motion with me a few times. Cobra strike. See? It's like you're moving your body, stabbing into it, pushing, and making the inner tip finger even and stiff, and go right straight into the throat. Idea is be able to go through, be able to go through. So simply reach. Simply reach. Second one I wanted you to do is called double dragon. Double dragon is 2 fingers. You can use more if you want to, but practice in a limber technique. See? Very simple. Just like throw something out. If somebody throw it, go right through them. Go right through them. The third one is called tiger mouth. Tiger mouth is actually strike this way and grab and whip. Here, here, and here. So all you got to do is practice. Since you go in, close your hand as you pull it out. Go in, close it. Purpose is actually lock the Adam apple together. It comes out. In, out. Knife hand strike. Best knife hand strike is within the throat area, or neck area. So if you can practice on 1, 2 different ways. So close, it doesn't matter which way we do. Dragon, snap, knee kick. Pick up your leg and just step forwards. Step forwards. Step forwards. All other kicks is not important. Something so simple like this is more effective. Next one we talk about, just learn to stand here and learn this. Like you turn, twisting your body, twist your wrist. So simple. Remember when he banged it in there in a little while, when I demonstrate, it was so simple, you can drop the person immediately. You know, sometimes people attack us that we least expect it. That's why a lot of people get hurt, and a lot of people even get killed, and they don't even know what happened. See, what happened to most of us, we immediately freeze when somebody attacks us, or somebody jump out ultimate surprise. Well, that's a normal for us as a victim. Vice versa, if we know how to use this technique against attacker, we can shock them too. Now, of course, sometimes when your attackers are much bigger than you, stronger than you, and the worst part is when they ultimately surprise you. Let me show you some of the important pointers. It's so simple and easy to do, and you can protect yourself a lot easier. But when somebody grab you, see, you could be choking you to death. Suddenly they say, go. Technique is over. That's simple. So what did I do here is, so simple. When somebody's choking you, most people try to fight here. All these strings. Grab them on top of the head, and techniques, right there. You know, I always believe in Yang. He could be a lot bigger than I am. There's only one problem. I got one of the best friends in the world. My good friend told me, Master Grace says, my best friend in the world is a big earth. See, when he choked me and grabbed me, and when I do this, as I whip, I don't use the strings anymore. I just leverage. When I use the leverage, I let him hit the earth, just like that. Grab me again. When they grab you again, this time, maybe I don't want to just do that. Remember the tiger mouth we worked on a while ago? So when I grab him here, I lock him here and takes it right there. Oh, okay. Grab again, use the same pressure point, and you know, what do you have to do it? All you have to do is go like this. Okay. Now, choking again. Suppose he's a bald-head and he's got no hair. How are you going to grab him? It's real simple. Grab under the nose and goes right on again. So I'm going to show you how this works. Okay? All right? I'm going to grab, stick the little finger right here, and locks is right here, and grab here, or grab here. But, you see, what's good about this technique is the speed makes it work. Or the different. See how fast that thing happen? Quicker your hand move, but it's not power. It's the movements that work. What happened if somebody come and grab you from behind and tie both of your hands? Most people think, here, you know what happened to his toe? I just stepped on it with a twin. Easy. When this toe goes in, his hand does go. Oops, excuse me. So if you wear high heels, it's even better because it's really going deep. Try again. When he grab you, as you do this, when his hand let go, actually, you can turn around, use a simple knife hand, right in the neck. Somebody get hold of you this way and wouldn't let go. This is where the phoenix side comes in. See, when I do this, it's just very simple. Grab me tighter. Suppose if you're a girl and you really can get away, and you can actually get away almost anywhere. Now, of course, this is a friendly way to do it. Grab me again. Okay, when I do this, when it's out, it goes right. And it's so simple. Phoenix eye. Real sharp, real long, and it just sticks right in here and goes right up. Takes no force. What happened if he got me on one arm lock, try to kiss me or something? All you gotta do is go in here, see all this Phoenix eye technique. It works very simple. You know, a lot of people on the street, what they do is that they think they know how to kick, and they start coming at you and start kicking right away. Well, these are basically what the kicks look like. What we want to do is use a counter technique, the one I show you, or use a hand technique. But here, let's take a look at how people normally kick them. They take they kick straight kick, they may kick a fast kick, or they may kick a high kick. All these techniques look impressive. But simply remember what you call the kicks I just showed you on a dragon tail. See, when somebody come and kick at you, don't respond to this. Don't worry about this. These things don't bother you. What bothers you is this. Come on. See, that immediately a strike. Because it's very hard to stand on one foot and get kick another leg and still be able to walk. That's very hard to do. So whole idea is when somebody getting ready to hit you, comes in and take a swing, or go after the front leg. Before you kick, use this stepping kick and go right to his knee. Now watch how the stepping kick does. When I pick up my foot, I literally step on it and I let it go by. So as I step to it, I go this way or this way. It's very simple. So when somebody gets ready to kick, you go right into it. When a guy attacks me, he moves in my distance. Here's my reach distance. Go ahead and pretend like you go ahead and swing at me. Pow. See right here? What I do, when I do a little slower. Go. Immediately, instead I think about hit me. See? I think about the fist. No, I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about target and ready to go. Hit me. See? People can't even hit you. So the whole idea is let him come and hit you, and it's already here. If he's already inside close enough, hit me. Try to hit me. See? No matter what, before they can even hit you, they can get hit. So key is to hit them first. That's the number one protection. Hit them if you feel like you're going to get hit, just come in, go. The technique's gone. Now, what happens if they already hit you and they get hold of you? They get you in choking. No problem, because this technique, that's the same thing. What happens is sometimes when you get grabbed, pull in an alley, have a grocery store, have groceries on your hand when you go by grocery stores, anything. These things, sometimes when men grab, even a weaker person, when they pull them in, these are the one striker. This one striker will instantly knock him down. For example, when somebody pull you in, kick him right away on the feet. Don't wait. Just pick up the leg and counter kick right away. Do this in slow motion, please. Number two is when attacker come and grab hold of your arm, immediately take that knife hand strike right to the neck. Okay. Now pull them in, pull your opponent in. Okay. So when they pull you in, just take that leverage and hit them right upside the neck with a knife hand. The third technique, okay. The next technique is the tiger mouth. When they get you and pull you real close, grab you and pull you very close, they grab the tiger mouth and whip. Immediately, so simple. Try again. Pull. Or phoenix eye. Shoot right straight into the throat or the eyes. Immediately go right to the neck or the throat. And when you press into it, just like what he just did, it's like the energy stabbing. When you press it into it, the instantly drops it onto the floor, just like that. Feel it. Just practice it and take that and strike and see how hard it takes. Confidence is very, very important. Fear. A lot of people are afraid. What if this technique couldn't knock down my opponent? What if this technique can do this? Well, let me tell you what happened. That's why we learn the command signal. We don't have a time to say what if. The hesitation will get you killed, and if you don't resist back, you don't hit back, probably get you become a very easy victim. What happened is attacker usually attack anyone, look like a victim, thinks like a victim, and responds like a victim. Now, what happened if you do one of these techniques? You say, well, if I hit him, and what if it didn't work? Imagine, let the command do the work. If this technique is moving that fast, it penetrates 2 inches deeper beyond the target area. You don't have to think about you got to hit him hard and knock him down. Listen, a guy 6'4" and the guy 4'6". The eyeball maybe only a tiny bit of difference in size. Their necks probably only tiny difference in size. But see, our vital area in our body doesn't take that much. A good 7 ounces of penetrations is better than 10,000 pound brute force. And that's what you want to learn, is learn the quickness, the command and technique go. Don't think about you have to fight the person who's bigger than you or stronger than you. That's your technique, do the work. That's what animal instinct of these techniques is. When they move, they had no negotiations. Remember, when people want to hurt you, they don't care how bad they hurt you. Of course, as a human, as somebody smarter than like me, we think about, what if we can't do that? What if we can't do that? That's what's so good about command and safety points. When you command this technique, go ahead and do it. It may move so quick before opponent can even blink the eye. Move so quick, he can't even respond, because when he's attacking or he's grabbing you, he do not have a defense. That's why it's impossible for him to defend. But in any great ways, let me tell you, when a person's that big, when he throws that simple kick, when he get done kicking, in a proper joint area, guess what? He may be a lot shorter than you are then, so you don't have to worry about size. So when we practice this, one of the things I would like to recommend, we do need to get a different kind of target paper. Do not use a human body, because you literally can slightly slip. As we said earlier on tape, even a little slip, you may cause a lot of damage, and you don't want to do that. Remember, a little slip can cause a lot of damage when you mean it to protect yourself. When you really let go of this technique, it'll be 100 times more awesome than what you practice is. Say goodbye to you. Hope you can protect yourself well. Bye. Hi, I'm Master Tsai. In the last few minutes, I hope you enjoyed the entertainment. All these super fancy techniques that we just demonstrate for you, Unless you like Steve Seagal or Bruce Lee, these techniques probably won't save your life in a real trouble situation. What I want to do is teach you the real knowledge and know-how, how to truly save your life in a real life-threatening situations as we practice. First, we want to talk about situations in weapons, when somebody have weapons and then when they try to hurt you or kill you. One of the things we need to recognize before a person hurts you, while when a person's gonna be hurting you, what do you should do? So we're going to begin with the first part to understand. Thinking about being a tough target to hit, hard target to hit. You know, when somebody get a gun pointed at you, a knife pointed at you, I know what I'm teaching you, you're gonna say, well, what if I freeze up? And these are the things I want to teach you. Don't freeze up. And it's a nature to freeze up. That's why you want to learn these reflexes and techniques. Don't hesitate, because hesitation can get you killed. What you want to do is learn and practice these simple techniques. I'm going to show it to you in the slow motions today, so you can work on it. And once you get inside of you, in time of emergency, you don't have a time to think. Just remember, don't think about it. Just use your technique that you learn when in a life and death situation. It's true though, when a gun points at you, the gun barrel looks so extra big. When a knife points at you, that knife looks extra long and extra sharp. And it seems easy now, but it isn't that easy. If you don't look at a gun and a knife to intimidate you, don't let that intimidate you. Remember, gun and knife can hurt. Attacker make it hurt. We must drop and stop attackers. This is our #1 goal. Or avoid the close distance with attackers. 3 vital areas we talk about. Sorry, you know. 3 areas that we talk about. Eyes, throat, knee. These are the simple areas to reach. Grab hold of me and put a knife on my... First thing people go, oh, I'm in trouble. Let's see if we can switch this around. And first thing I do is go, but it's not true though. See? It's just simple. This hand could be here, and this finger could be there, and he won't be able to see for a while. Can you see?
Nothing.
Nothing? Okay. And if you can grab this, most people try to fight this. Don't fight that. Break this. So easy to break these things. That's why I kick the groin, because anybody can take a kick in the groin and still get up and chase you. But it's very hard when this knee goes down. And they won't be able to chase you. So, you know, you'd be surprised how knee does. Knees built on a certain angle. If you just do it right, it takes a few ounces of strength. So even the persons who are taller than me and stronger than me, but when I do it right, on this break, he actually shorter than me and smaller than me. That's because he be on his knee. See, he's a lot shorter than me now. So we can equalize size. And then he's hard for him to chase. So the whole idea is, go ahead and do the 3 basic areas that we teach today. Thank you. When somebody come in at you and attack you, you just give up and become an easy target for somebody to hurt you. That's the last thing in the world you want to do. You want to learn not to be an easy, simple target. So this is the advance. When you block, you strike, you hit, you kick, you drop the person down, and it can be Bruce Lee if you want, and that's what Bruce Lee does. What I'm going to teach you is ordinary people. We can't afford to do that. When somebody have a knife, points up, you want to stick that hand right straight into the throat, here, and then take him down if you want to do that. But mainly simple practice. Practice this trick. See, come straight in like an airplane. Goes in here and go by it. So, by the way, if you happen to have a pen on your hand, you can grab the pen and can do the same thing. Makes no difference. So, see, this is a weapon. This is what's going to hurt you. And that's the advantage a person has. My advantage is this. It's a target. It doesn't matter how it works. It just works. So the whole simple technique is this cobra head strike. Just learn this and go into. You may practice this with a piece of paper, holding up in the ear, and by poke through the paper along. So now, when you see somebody with a knife, Point out, before anything happens, just learn to shoot straight out. Pretend this is the weapon. Don't let the technique intimidate you with a knife because you get killed every time, see? But as soon as somebody pick up something, you give them something back. So vital technique versus weapon. The only weapon is only reason weapon is a deadly because attacker is holding it. The really only reason we are effective, no matter who you are, because you want to hit the vital area. That's why today we're going to learn 3 simple vital areas. You don't have to learn a lot. If you had a knife, if I can come in here and break this, then I can slowly run away if I want to, and he still won't be able to catch me because he has to do 1 leg hop to catch up with me. So the whole idea is, can you stop him from further? Stop the attackers. Stop the attackers. Whether it's a knife or gun doesn't really make any difference. First, we avoid the fight. This is not about fighting. This is learning about winning. Winning a fight, you don't always fight. If you can avoid it, you can get away, the odds for you to get hurt, it's very slim. Even though a person have a gun. It's a sure thing getting killed if somebody have a gun. He said, don't move, I get on your knee. He's crazy enough to do this, he's crazy enough to kill you. I would rather take a chance, turn around, half the time he can hit you anyway. Another half the time he can hit you in a vital anyway to kill you. Another half the time, he get discouraged and he quit. He won't even shoot you. I'd rather take 3% of chances of getting killed than make sure 100% of the time I'm going to be hurt and be killed. So the whole idea is avoid, make it hard target to hit, and tough target to hit. So what's the difference between that two? Hard target to hit, get away. If I send some part of the knife, that far distance, remember, that distance, you have to fight the weapon. It's the only way you're going to get him is when he reach for a knife, you strike him in a vital area. Doesn't matter, you strike him in a vital area. If it's already pulled out and it's too late, then you got to choose to be a hard target to hit. So when I'm here, I'm a tough target. See, anybody will hurt anybody. If you act like a victim, if you if you give up, if you give in, when you make it easier for attacker will take advantage of you. What you want to do is to make it hard for him. Attacker hates that. If somebody's going to pull out a knife, he's got a knife in the back pocket, reach for the pocket, and I go like this, takes him right down. Guess what? It's real simple. You don't need to be expert. Watch my hand. See, it's open like this and shoots right in there. Doesn't matter who it is. It goes right down.
Now, don't do anything yet.
Okay.
Wait. All right, now wait. I've got you. Now I'm going to grab. No! What did you do? What did you do to my son?
But see, this is called eagle claw in martial art.
Well, I hate it.
When he grabs it. Next technique is my favorite technique. It's called eagle claw. Eagle claws basically work like eagle, the claws. So simple. That's what it means. When we do attack, no matter where we hook, I can go straight for the neck and lock. If my hand happen to lock this way, the Adam apple, see his face? That light little contact become very effective. Danny Bonaducci, and I did an infomercial show. In 20 years training, he didn't even know what this is. This is so simple. Someone who grab hold of you, will let you go, and first thing people do is try to fight these things. And when they grab this simple eagle claw, see, how did this go? Watch. I hook it in here, grab in here. See, it takes a very little. I grab here and lock in here. Takes the same thing. I grab in here and do this. Makes no difference where I grab. It's called eagle claw. What the whole concept of this is, by the way, this area hurt that bad, the vital area hurts worse. So somebody with a club, they coming in to hit you, it's like glue, you know, it sticks right to wherever you want it sticks. And lock it. Just squeeze. Best exercise to do this is do this. Until you learn how to squeeze. What you do is lock the grab. See? Thumb in here, forefinger in here. And when you lock, don't close your hand, because when you close hand, he may be gone forever. So be very careful. I can lock this to the facial area and lock, and lock. No matter where I lock, it takes very little. You okay? Fine. Then there's a lot of time people don't realize this. They try to fight people off very hard. If you grab this part back here, it takes a very, very little. He don't like this feeling, I know. This is a little soft called love handle area. When somebody choking you, grab you too tight. You grab this love handle and they quit right away. Now, you could grab this yourself and whip it in one time and see what happens. So this is called eagle claw. Often somebody can grab you low. And you can use the same eagle claw to grab anywhere. Of course. You okay? Someone could be choking you real hard. You're all the way down here. The eagle claw in here, all in here. You can whip and does the same thing. So eagle claws can work against almost everywhere. But my favorite area is the neck area. So any given time, somebody could be muscling you, powering you. A simple eagle claw locks immediately. See, takes no force. It's not a force anymore, or the size. It's the vital. Remember that. When someone points a gun at you in a distance like this, you might as well think you're dead, because you're really not gonna do anything now. Well, so what Kung Fu gonna do for you? Probably nothing, because we're too far away. But you got the gun down again? One thing I learned about winning a fight without fighting. First, we should try to avoid this situation ever happen. But if somebody's going for the gun, reach, and we need to immediately counter and strike our opponents at the same time. Now, I want to explain to you. By the time this gun picks us up, this far away, it's called this distance. I recommend you do one thing. Give up anything except your life. So that's what this self-defense is all about. Don't give up your life. If you want the wallet, he wants anything, do give it to him. But you know, sometimes in real situations, that people are crazy enough to point a gun at you, and he's crazy enough to shoot you and kill you. One of the things I want to explain these things today may save your life if you pay attention and practice this. When someone points a gun at you, half the time they cannot hit you and shoot straight. So one of the things I do is, because he probably will kill me. He is going to kill me. And now to stand there and give up and say, shoot. Well, that means giving up your life. But if you take off, do run, half the time, person cannot shoot straight anyway. And that takes 50% of the chances away from you. It's called hard target to hit. Second, as you running zigzag, another 50% of chance he can hit you at all. So now you got 25%. He's got 25% of chance to hit you. The next things are even better yet, because when you're moving around, half the time he cannot hit the vital area. He can kill you. So now you're down to 12.5% a chance he can kill you. As you're running further and moving, well, half the time they're probably just not going to proceed. Now you got 6.5% of chance he's going to shoot you. But if he did decide to shoot you by then, it's worse for his target. Another half a chance, maybe you may get shot or get killed 3% of the time. But if you do nothing and just stand there and accept this, your chances are 100% getting killed. So that's what I'm saying is, learn to be a hard target to hit. So now I'm going to explain this part, how this works. First, back up just a little bit. As the person points a gun at you and tell you, don't move, freeze, you have an option. Can you sense it? This person just wants something. If he does, give it to him. If you know person's going to kill you, do turn and go and turn zigzags when you're running. As fast as you can. Because now, remember, the whole idea is to protect your life and save your life. Today, we're not teaching you how to fight. We teach you how to run. Now, that's called being a hard target to hit. Next thing I want to talk about is called tough target to hit. What makes a tough target? Here, when a person hit a gun, Lock it up. And this person, you know he's got a gun. And he's coming at you. Walking toward me. And he's going to be intimidated. I don't know if he's going to kill me or not. That's why our philosophy is to say the best way to win a fight is don't fight at all. Or end the fight before the fight. So as he come up, I see the gun. Don't wait and see. That's what most people do. Wait and see if he pull out a gun and he do this. Or pull out a knife. We're going to talk about knife in a little while. And as he comes up, first thing I want to make you understand. Gun is deadly when there's an attacker holding it. Without a person holding this gun is only a weapon. It does not do a thing. But to equalize, when you let the gun intimidate you and say, oh, I got to fight the gun, you never win fighting against a weapon. So we never want to fight against a weapon. I'm going to teach you the simple philosophy how to really protect your life. Put it back. That gun can shoot you and can kill you. But remember, to equalize is a vital area in the human body we call vital defense, vital technique defense. And this is where the real ability comes in. Before this guy reaches for his gun, I want to hit him in the vital. When I hit him in the vital, he's going to go out just like anything else. See, as a student, and as you're learning over there, I want you to take your hand for a minute and put it in a hand like this. By the way, it doesn't have to be a hand. It could be a pen. It could be a videotape. Anything. And it makes no difference. Key is to strike in a vital area. If I strike this area, see how light I hit? Does not matter how hard you hit. It doesn't have to hit hard. Now, so I'm going to teach you the technique. Just straight attack. Pull out your gun. Pow! Don't ever give them a chance to pull out your gun. Don't ever let them have a chance to pull out your weapon. Because when they pull out a weapon, you're fighting weapons. Only per time this weapon could be deadly is what? There's an attacker, somebody holding it, try to hurt you. What's your problem? Your problem is not the gun, it's the attacker. Now, these are the technique we teach in a self-defense, in a protect yourself. One of the there's three philosophy I believe in. One, shoot. If you strike, and person can't see. If a person can't see, he cannot focus too good. Usually, they cannot shoot straight when they can see. So one of the areas that I was striking immediately is striking with a double dragon, an eye. When I do this, what I would do is usually practice on a piece of paper and go right to penetrate. Don't worry about it. Don't just pick it up and just move. As soon as you move right into it. Pick up the gun. Get yourself ready. Pick up the gun. He can pick up the guns fast, slower, then you can put your hand up there. But remember, if he gets the weapon, attacker is the violence. Next thing, equalize this, vital area is a violence. So strike the vital area is very, very important. That's the only equalizer we have. Put in a knife position and fighting. Most people do is have a knife on the hand and they're looking at the knife and they're worried to death about this knife. Well, remember, let's go back. If I run, he probably leave me alone, but he may chase me. And I have an option. When he come around, put a knife right here. All right. Now you see the knife over there? Pick it up and use it. Before a person pick it up and use it, you do want to go ahead and damage your opponent right away. You don't want to wait till they pick up the knife and hurt you. So any given time, before weapons are drawn, try not to fight a weapon. Stop the fighter first. But here, got it up? Here's a knife. It's going to attack you. Attack? You can act like a Steve Seagal and do this. But you know what? This is not going to work for average people. Never learn martial art. What I think it works most effective, get the knife up. First thing I see the knife, I immediately go for the knee joint. This is called simple stepping front kick. Forget about this, it's going to stab you. If you get this foot in there first and drop it in there first, this thing is not going to come. And what happened is if I turn around and go, he only got one leg. He's going to have to hop to chase me. And I think it's going to take him longer to hop and chase me than me can get away. Remember, safety is the most important. You don't want to be a hero. You don't want to be an expert. You may be a small person like me. You may be a little older, and you might move a little slower, but it's okay, because when you drop this kick, when you walk slower, he still has trouble hopping and catch up with you. So remember, it's not the knife that we fight. It's our attackers that we drop. That's more important. Drop your attacker first. Okay, now I want to show you some real-life situations. When a gun point, knife point at you from different angle and different positions. How do you make the true decisions? When to move, when not to move, and the right move to make. Let's start out with, Jeff, would you come up here with a knife? Remember, and destinations are very, very important. Point a knife at me like if you were really involved in fighting. Okay. Now, from this far away, really, if you were an expert, then you need to wrap around your shoulders and you get involved in fighting. But truly, if you can be that far away, unfortunately, sometimes we don't have any room to go, and we might be in a dead end, then that's forcing you to protect yourself. But if we have room to move, let's get out of the way. What happened if a knife here and the person said, don't move? Don't move. Okay. This close, tell me no move, I think he's in trouble. Because, see, and one of the things we want to do is actually move from here and turn our body out of the way. See, when I turn like this, even if you stab, my body's automatically out of the way. So don't move inside into the knife, because you can get actually cut and stab. But this is a good range. Anytime when somebody have a knife in here or a gun this close, which probably they don't happen, not unless they make a fast swing, and then you have to block and move. Swing to my face, then you gotta block and move. So remember to move outside, away from your enemy, away from the weapons. And when the weapons are attacked, remember the very simple shot. It's really easy. You can come from here, you can come from there. It doesn't matter which way you come from, because however the way you do it, it's always into the vital area. So when you get this close, that's no problem anymore. Then the gun's over here. Actually, if you were to get a real advanced by a little simple like this, arm is broken and knife's fall off. But I'm gonna give my enemy back the knife. What happens if this person come from behind and put you on the neck? Put the knife on the neck. Here. Now, if you tell you no move, it's actually smart, because if you move forward, you probably get yourself cut. So you don't want to move. But what happened from this point on? If I got to make a decision. This guy really gonna come in and slice me? If he is, I have to do something. If he's not, it's just gonna make me walk. I'm gonna need some time to protect myself. But any given time, when somebody do this to you, one of the things is, see here? You wanna reach your hand over and be able to lock this control, this part of your hand. Cut me. See? He can't cut. So you wanna lock this for a second and turn around and help himself for a minute. See? By turn like this, you can help him stab him. So a simple movement from lock and relax and do this, and the knife goes right strictly to himself. So knife can hurt you, it can help him hurt himself. It's very easy to hurt himself. Third, is if a knife was already here, and it points it out on your back and said don't move. Well, unless you know how to grab you right, you don't move. But remember, the smartest way to do it is now move into it and see what happened here. If you can, if you have to, by turning outside, turn your body outside. Slow motion. By turning your body outside, you would automatically roll out of the way, back on the, which technique is that? Tiger claw. Eagle claw. Okay. Knife comes straight, people slice down. First thing most people do is called blocking. Try again. Blocking. This is not the correct thing to do, because actually you can get cut up. See? Can get cut up very bad. But if somebody come in and do that, kick the kneecaps. Stay away from him, kick the kneecaps. Kick the kneecap and run if you have to. But the whole idea is not to fight the weapon. Never fight weapon this way, because it could be very deadly. Do again, slice. I might be able to roll out of the way and then move in and do this. So whole concept is don't fight the weapon. Let it miss, then move in. Okay. Now next one I want to demonstrate, my son Kenny, and he is going to come up and demonstrate the gun technique with me. Kenny, would you come up with a gun? Now, remember the gun pointing in many, many situations. First thing, see somebody just did that, and I stand there and wait for it. Do it again, would you please? Anytime you know you want to avoid the confrontations of potential situations, so try to avoid these situations first. But if you see, one of the things we have what we call sixth instincts, we can sense the violence that people have. The minute you can sense this and you go, oh no, he's getting a gun, guess what? It's too late. But to do that again, reach for your gun, I'm going to take off. When I'm gone, his gun might not even pull out yet. So I'm not teaching you to be a coward. I'm teaching you to really learn to protect your life, because your life is a very serious matter. No matter what anybody thinks, you only got one life to live. I know we only here so long, but we can stay here as long as we want by learn to be smart on the street or in the real situations. Next thing we're going to talk about, it's too late. Somebody hit the gun, and you're walking by the street, and you pull your gun first, and the guy said, don't move. Well, that's kind of far. Now, here's the difference. The guy's got a gun here, and I'm going to look at this guy. It's what you really want. My life. Remember, you can give up anything. Watch, ring, give it to him. But don't give up your life. So the first thing to learn is to be calm for a second. Think about it. How can I calm this person down so he don't use a gun for a split second? But if this man is your enemy, that you hurt his family, or you did something to him, and he's seen this guy come out with a gun to revenge, first thing I want you to do is not sit there and decide, I wonder he's going to do this. Turn around and go. Take off. The life you saved could be yours. Now, that's assuming we didn't know that. We know the guy probably want to rob you. You probably had a problem, and his hand's this close. Now, that's a good gunfighting right here. The person puts a gun very close to his body so he cannot reach him. Okay, so we know he is expert. But when we are this close, remember, never turn in and fight it. Attack. Simple thing to do is to drop and grab the gun handle. See, grabbing here and pushing it down is one of the things. But remember, don't fight and struggle for the gun, because by the time you get free, he probably could shoot you. What we want to do is, since you do that, you might want to go right into immediately on the throat and shoot right in there. Remember, as I said, when they can't see, they can focus. The idea is, this is only temporary overcoming. This is something you have to go in and do. Now let's do a slow motion for a second. Put the gun here. First thing is, we have to turn the body away from it. As we did that, watch how my hand moved at the same time. So automatically, I get double defense. One, I push the gun away. Two, I'm no longer there. When you put the double movement in there, a body automatically defends itself for a second. But since you do that, it's a natural reflex, the hand has to come out. Whether through the neck, or right through it, or to the eyes. Or, very simple, since we turn this, break this immediately. And then, of course, you can help him a little bit and let him shoot himself. But remember that. Here, turn, let the thing turn. You got one hand here, turn here, and strike immediately. Remember, things happen in split seconds. So fast, we need to react to that. Second, what if a person's on the back of you? Like this. Your hands up, and you're thinking, this person's really going to kill you. And he's just going to talk to you for a second, and he's going to kill you. One other thing I would recommend is to do is react. Don't wait. First, if you want to run, you can. Remember when you want to run zigzags. Harder for him to shoot. Even if he hits you, your odds of living is very, very much better. If you get down on your knee, and the guy says, get down on your knee, and close your eyes, and you put your hand on your gun, well, then what you do? You're giving up. Don't give up. Like I said, you can give up anything, but don't give up your life. Here, do it again. Always turn outside. By dropping one hand, and immediately the gun points the other way, eagle claw through the throat. If you have to. From here, remember, see? Turn in slow motions. The gun's already pointing in different ways. Eagle claw through the throat, if you have to. But remember, that's got to be so fast, otherwise this gun, he can still point back at you. Another thing you could do is when you turn this, do help him by pointing at him. Remember, you got two hands now. Since you turn, you use both hands. One hand grab this, another hand point, and let him point at himself real quick, and he might just pull the trigger by accident. Often when you're walking, see, he's making you walk. Says, since you walk, especially take the left step. Since the left steps to walk, you turn with him. Okay, see? Walk the right, walk the left. So if he's a right-handed, let's say if he's left-handed, walk the left, walk the right, and turn. It's the opposite. See, the minute you walk, you shift it out of focus right away. And since you shift out of focus, use the right hand. Walk the left, you're actually in a perfect position to do anything you like to do. Gun point at me, in my head. Somebody's crazy enough to point a gun in your head and tell you don't move, because you're probably gonna blow your way. Probably the dumbest thing he can do, and most dangerous moment. Because when you look at a gun, the barrel is really, really big. So what we need to do, so remember, if this close, see, he can't move, say bang when I move, bang, too late. What happened is, you actually can always move before a person can say bang, or pull a trigger. What you want to do is turn with it. Again, the minute you turn with it, because you're so close, you need to get close right away. And use a eagle claw, into the throat, grab the Adam apple here, right inside. When you both fingers touches it, he automatically drops for good. If you are here, you can go ahead and drop the knee accidentally and break the leg at the same time. Or when you lock this, you can go ahead and take him down. Here's a very serious technique. Put it up here in front. This is a good technique I like to do. When you use your hand right in here, it doesn't move pretty fast. Then gun out the mic and knocks out a hand. Try that again. Okay, gun is right in here. Remember what I just told you, make a turn. As I make turn, the hand's right here. But I help him right here a little bit. So, it's right in there. Very simple. If you hit real hard, you break the nerve system in here, and the hand, the gun out the mic turns back. Of course, this gun can actually automatically misfire when you turn it real fast. See? But what I really would do is grab this out of the way, really, and try to turn it as quick as I can, and go for vital areas as soon as I can. Okay. Thank you, Kenny. These are the things that I would like to have you remember. The information and knowledge that can save your life besides the physical defense and mental defense. These are things called don'ts and do's. Let me suggest, first thing you do not do. You don't freeze up. You can't protect yourself if you cannot move or think. Second, don't give up life. It's very precious. We only have one. So you might not get a second chance. So don't give up your life. Don't hold your breath and hope they will go away. You have to do something. If you don't know what to do, you're in trouble. So learn to do something. Don't say, I can't. Don't be afraid to face that, the fear. It's just not going to go away. Just face it if you know you're going to get hurt. Don't beg for mercies when someone says they are going to really kill you. When someone puts a gun on your head and tell you to get you on your knee, chances are they are crazy enough to put a gun on your head. They're crazy enough to shoot you. So don't give up. Don't fight. If you don't have to, the risks are not worth it. For watch, a ring, or water, or something you can replace, give it to them. But do fight for your life. Do stay calm. Panicking in a dangerous situation may only make it worse. Realize that your action or lack of the action could determine the outcome of your problem. Switch from victim thinking. Don't think like a victim. You might have to think aggressive when you know you're going to get hurt. You cannot win if you are afraid to even try. Attack the person, not weapon. Treat a weapon as an extension of attacker's arm only. Win the fight by using the don't fight philosophy. Don't fight. Win. Don't abuse things I teach you unless they're for real situations. And when in the real situations, today I'm not teaching you how to fight. I'm teaching you how to protect yourself. These techniques, as vital as they are, they're only effective. And they're more effective than the weapon. So sometimes you really want to learn not to fight the weapons, but use the vital techniques. And these techniques are not for playing, and not for trying out, but you do need to practice. I recommend paper as a good target area to practice. Going through paper. Remember, it's not how hard you hit, it's penetrating. Since you can learn your technique to penetrate through these paperwork, these paper demonstrations and practices, your technique will become second nature for you. Second, you don't need to learn all the fascinating, fancy techniques. Because see, the simpler the technique, the easier the technique, the quicker the technique, the effective the techniques. So, and don't want to remember a lot. You don't want to learn a lot. See, if one or two techniques not going to work for you, 5,000 technique will get you killed. So whole idea is to learn 1, 2, 3 simple technique and practice this 3 simple technique. You may not be in a tip-top shape, you may not be so flexible, but these 3 techniques is made for anybody. Whether you're small, you're strong, you're weak, makes no difference. These techniques are designed based on vital areas, quick, simple movements, and instantly drop-down techniques. All these techniques that we learned today, it can be protect yourself against any weapon. Club, gun, knife, short, long. Remember, today we didn't learn to fight against weapons. We learn to protect against a weapon by handle your attackers the right way, strike your attacker the right way. And weapons makes no difference. Don't let the weapon intimidate you. Remember, the equalizer for the weapon is a vital area. That's what we practice today. Practice on the vital areas. If you can reach the vital area so quick, weapons has no owner. Without owner of weapon, without attacker owner of weapon no longer be deadly to you. I want to thank all these people here. Tim Wright is one of my chief instructors at our school, and I want to thank him for being here. Dino is my other son. He's been training with me for 10 years, 15 years. He's been since this little boy. And, you know, with his help today, I really appreciate it. Kenny, my son, well, I've been beating on him since, I've been teaching him since he's a little kid. And he's really gotten to be real good now. Jeff and Matt, they both are my assistant instructors. Today, I use them as my practice partner, and I hope you can learn a lot from this tape. And there's more techniques come and more program will be available in the future for more events. I hope you stay with us. Thanks. Bye-bye. Practice makes perfect.